So I'm going to try and teach you how to make a friction fire today using a hand drill. First off, I think preparation is probably the most important thing. You don't want to go to all that effort and fail because you didn't prepare properly. So I've got all my stuff here kind of within hand's reach. I've got some stringy bark which I'll use as my tinder. Now I've made that into a bit of a bird's nest. Then I've got a number of bundles of sticks. We've got your matchstick size sticks, and then a little bit bigger, and then sort of, a little bit bigger again. So it's kind of like matchsticks, pencil, and then maybe your pinky finger, depending how large your fingers are. So I've got all that prepared here, and then I've also got here, I put down a base, just a number of twigs, sticks, some fairly thick sticks around the size of my thumb, just as a bit of a base. Now that'll mean when I put my tinder down and my other sticks, there's plenty of oxygen able to get in from underneath. Alright, so here I've got Xanthorrhoea grass tree stem. Now again, preparation, you want to make sure you're quite pedantic with this. Now I like to get like a slightly rounded end, and I like to take off some of the bark around the sides. Now, I've kind of prepared this one already, but you can see there's a little bit of work to be done anyway. Again, preparation. This is such a hard thing to do. You don't want to muck around and fail because you didn't prepare properly. Alright, I've got my spindle, my base. Now, preparing this, obviously those two go together, but you just need to carve yourself a little bit of a notch. Be careful not to cut yourself, obviously. Now you're not trying to do anything too fancy just yet, you're just creating a bit of a notch so that you can properly seat your spindle that you're using. Alright, now once you've kind of created that first little notch, you're going to give it a go. Briefly. Don't recommend wearing rings when you're doing this. Alright, so we'll go. So we started to see a little bit of smoke. It's roughly what we're looking for. Now we've created a good little divot that we can seat our spindle in. Now we just need to carve our notch. You do want to just quickly check that regularly, because you don't want to make too deep of a notch. you go. So we've created that notch so it goes almost halfway, just shy of. Now just to finish it off on the underside, just to give more room for the dust to form, I like to just shave off just a little bit of the edge just to make it a little bit wider at the bottom. If you're not used to knives, this is, be careful. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so now we need something that we're going to rest that on when we're doing our friction fire. So I'm going to put that there, like that. Now, we did use this to kind of notch it out, so I'm just going to quickly double check it, make sure it's got the nice shape that I'm looking for. It's pretty much there. I'm a bit pedantic about this, but that's because when it comes to friction fire, there's not much room for error. Alright, so there we have it. It's kind of rounded to a similar shape to my pinky, give or take. And then we've got a little notch there with a spot for all of our dust together. Alright. It's important you find yourself a comfortable position to do this. Now that's almost 2 foot in length. I'd probably prefer it a little bit longer. It's not quite 2 foot. And then you spin. I find doing about three goes to be good. You don't want to go too fast. And then you want to pick up the speed a little bit until you see just a little wisp of smoke. You want to do that a few more times until your bundle of dust at the bottom fills up. Then when you've got a good amount, you so it's really easy to muck this up, and you saw me just slip there at the completely wrong time, so got to start again. Now I've cleaned that up so it's nice and fresh and brand new, and we'll go again. It really shows, you know, this is an art of perfection. There's no other way to put it. If you muck one little thing up, you got to start again, or you simply won't get it. So here we go. We'll start off slowly, build up a little bit of that dust, and then we'll hit it hard, hopefully not slip this time, and hopefully we'll have an ember. Alright, here we have it. We have our ember. Now you want to give it a minute, because When you first start, it's all really dusty, but once you let it kind of burn for a moment, it all kind of sticks together. There we go. So we'll just tap that a little bit. Let that ember build up a little bit. And then we'll transfer it to our bird's nest. It's a little bit windy here at the minute, so we'll let the wind do the job. Alright, so you really don't need to rush at this stage, you can gather your breath. There we go. Lovely. I always do that. Anyway, I'm going to get that on your board there. Going to get your thin matchsticks. Just hover them over the top until they catch. It's not perfect because I kind of dropped the bundle there, but still working. We're going to get our next bundle, hold them over the top as well. This allows lots of air to get in there. Once you see that fire blazing through, drop them, gather your next bundle. Same thing, crisscross each bundle for structure. You just want to wait till that kind of catches through this next layer before you drop it and put the next one on. Catch now. All right. Now the hard part's done. It's just about building it up a little bit more. Moving on to our thicker stuff. These are our pencil, thumb finger sized pieces. Fire more to the center. There we go. And there we have a fire. From this point on, there's not much you need to do apart from put more wood on.